it's Eclipse is back again. In this video, I want to actually talk about something. We really need to go back to the weekly TV show thing on streaming services and all that, because streaming services usually do like the whole season. But the reason why I'm gonna get into this is because of the show Wednesday on Netflix. They had two parts, so they released the first 4 episodes, then they released the final something like the next 4 or 5 or whatever. Almost a month and a half later, that stuff has to stop. All that has to stop. Like that. Okay. This is getting too much. They did the same thing with the Ozarks, the final season of Ozarks. They did the same thing with a few other shows that they did it in 2, and they waited like 2 months, and sometimes 3 months is the longest. And I'm just like, why? Wait, they want to... Okay, I'm gonna be explaining what I'm used to, is that a show comes out weekly. A trailer comes out, like a short 30-40 second trailer, and also like people talk about it as a group. And that became less of a thing until Netflix came around, like more often and all that, and people started canceling cable and all that, and they started going to streaming services. And these things started posting like episodes, full seasons worth, and not just one. And it became to the point where shows started to get canceled, and people forgot about the show. They watched only half the season, then they stop, and they end up not having enough time and all that. The type of thing that I'm into is weekly shows. Like, let's say you have like a long day of work, a long day of anything. Most people want to sit down and relax and watch some TV. Sometimes, some people. And there was these shows that was on certain days. Like sometimes The 100 was on Tuesdays, The Walking Dead was on Sunday nights. And it was a new episode after work or after a long day, or either or. We all need to go back to that, because now these days TV is getting ruined. Netflix is trying to fix that, but Netflix is doing a type of thing that you wait months, months, before you even get a new episode, before you even hear about it. And they do post a trailer, but like people stop talking about it after a few months, and people forget about it. And only like the real fans of that show will end up remembering, oh hey, this is out this day. Side fans, like they want to watch the show and all that, they're gonna forget about it. Like me. I don't really get into like Netflix stuff. I'm gonna forget about a release date on Netflix. I'm mainly on HBO, Apple TV, AMC Plus, things like that, Paramount Plus. Those things are going back to the weekly episodes. I don't care if it's 2 episodes a week. I don't care if it's like 1 or 2, sometimes 3 episodes a week. That's fine. But this whole releasing a show like fully, like the full season, because that ruins it too sometimes, depending on like the time of the year, people are busy, and also the parts kind of get really kind of like what they're doing with Stranger Things. They're releasing on every single holiday of the end of this year: Thanksgiving Day, Christmas Day, and New Year's. 3 parts in 3 separate 2 months, which is crazy. Like it shouldn't even be a thing that way. Okay, it's gonna be the end of the video because I do need to get ready for work, but I feel like the weekly TV shows have to come back and get people talking again. It's still happening with Walking Dead. Walking Dead is still weekly, but now there's this deal going on with like Netflix and AMC Plus. Please do not release a full season of Walking Dead. If they do make a new spin-off and all that, and they release the full season on Netflix right away, no. Like, God, no. No. Keep it the same way. But yeah, that's done with the video. I need to get ready for work. This is the last video for maybe for like a few hours I'm going to be making. But yeah, I'll see you next one, and